Good afternoon, I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Eritrea is on the board. Eritrea is here on the board. And Eritrea is gonna tell it all. Tell it all. Someone from Eritrea wants to quickly confess now. They want to spill their Eritrean guts. They want to tell on your asses. So, take this reading as it resonates. For some of y'all, there's someone of Eritrean descendants that Page of Swords wants to come in and either report to a government official and confess everything that's been going on. This is someone that has Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini highly aspected in their chart. So someone at this particular time is in the Hangman reverse energy. Things are no longer moving as planned. Two of Wands here, okay? Things are no longer moving as planned. And now somebody wants out of the race. Somebody is out of breath. And hold on, East Africans are known for running. Shit, we long distance runners. That's why we got them little short torsos and them long ass skinny legs. But somebody out of spiritual breath and they ready to drop out the race and tell. Okay? So there, because of some type of imbalance that was caused with the Temperance card reversed here, this is Sagittarius energy. There is a spiritual practitioner here, okay, that has very evil intentions, that is having a separation. The Lover's reverse. I clarified this, okay. They have separated. Whatever type of connection or union they was in with a Capricorn, okay? And whatever plans they had or have now come to a standstill because it's in balance. It's not weighing out, okay? Whatever plans they had against you, Empress, okay? So this is an Empress, Libra energy, male, female, or other. And this will resonate with many other people, but for some of you, there's someone, like I said, that is of Eritrean descent here that wants to tell. Because there was a plot to remove the stability and to sabotage an empress's stability and an empress's abundance that she is manifesting with her energy, because she has good karma. And things have now, with the Wheel of Fortune here, things have changed. Things have changed, and this is the absolute truth. So their wish fulfillment is to tell about the actions that were taken against you, Empress, King of Cups, in this King of Cups intuitive energy here, okay? This person, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, would like to report now, possibly to a government official, this air sign, about the hidden enemy, danger headed your way, this person from Eritrea, that now is going broke, okay? They want to talk about some type of childhood molestation that they know about that's been going on. They know they're under spiritual judgment along with these people that they were working with and running this race with initially and planning with. This person has created a reputation for themselves, okay? Possibly the person that they wanted, this spiritual practitioner that they want to tell on. That now is a financial curse or disaster. And they also could possibly have some type of problems with their transportation, auto at this time, or something was done to someone's automobile, possibly, okay? So what I'm getting from this reading right here is that there were a bunch of people that were collaborating together to sabotage an empress's abundance, okay? And because things did not go as planned, and now they're off kilter skilter again. They're out of whack, out of balance, and this person is getting ready to lose big financially in whatever they invested in. Now they want to go and tell on everybody. All right, they want to go tattletale on everybody, even though they were a part of this. Okay, now whatever these people that were doing this, it's for the work that they've done in the past. The work that they've done in the past did not pan out the way they thought it was going to pan out. This is a low vibrational aspect of the sign. We have Sagittarius energy here, Pisces energy here, okay? Gemini energy here, Capricorn. But this is a spiritual practitioner that was linked up with the Capricorn that were doing some work with a lot of other people. And these people are under spiritual judgment right now, okay? They're all under spiritual judgment, and they're in trouble with the law. They're in trouble with the law, and this is going to be unfolding over the next 4 to 6 months. These are some people in the southeast USA states, okay? The answer is no. So this spiritual practitioner has a reputation for themselves as being a master manifester, okay? So these people thought by collaborating with this spiritual practitioner and this Capricorn over here, that this person that had a reputation for being able to manifest abundance, you know, would pan out well for them. But now that it didn't, and this is someone that was the head of a coven, got poly here, okay? Poly relationships. They were involved with someone that is financially codependent and does not want to work. So they worked with someone from Haiti or the Dominican Republic to do some spell work in the past. The past could be over the last month, the last few weeks, okay? And whatever spell work they did caused an imbalance in which this person from Eritrea is getting ready to take a big financial loss, okay? And one of the other people, remember, this is a whole group of people that all had their hands in on this, including your family members. So you had some people in your family that were also a part of orchestrating this whole plan, Two of Wands, against this Empress to stop her from manifesting this abundance. This is somebody, they could have slept with somebody in your family that was helping to orchestrate this. Have a boss or a supervisor, the one that was in charge of orchestrating all of this. And this person is also having, once again, transportation issues. It's something going on with someone's automobile right now, okay? So we're going to see if there are any other messages. Eritrea! Ooh, Lord have mercy. Y'all are too much. But you reap what you sow. Did you sow good seeds? Did you invest with high vibrational people? Did you invest in something that was positive? Or did you invest in something that you viewed and thought was going to be an easy win? You thought someone that you thought, I have the King of Wands reversed here, someone that you thought was weak. A high vibrational shapeshifter that appeared weak on purpose. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. Us high priest and high priestess, what we'll do sometime with you, if we're skilled enough, if it's a very highly skilled high priest or high priestess, we're going to shapeshift for your ass. They want to apologize now. This person somebody wants to apologize to you. We will shapeshift for your ass, and we will appear weaker than we really are. Just like in the movie Gladiator, when he was talking about, it's a certain, when they were plotting the downfall, you know, of Russell Crowe and the other conspirators that were going to overthrow Commodus. And he said, it's okay, we're going to let our enemies come to us. He said, I know of a certain a certain type of fish in the sea that it allows its enemies to take little tiny bites of them, and they don't do anything. They allow their enemies to nibble and bite on them, you know, and after they've taken and eaten their fill, and they've been able to identify all of their enemies and all of their weaknesses, then they come down on them and destroy them, okay? So a high vibrational shapeshifter that is spiritual, see what they do is it's like arm wrestling with a child, okay? What they'll do is they'll allow you to come into their energy and they'll pretend to be weak because they're studying you. And they're, because it's a seer, they're studying your fighting technique. You know, they're picking up on everyone that you're connected to. All it takes is one. A high priestess seer only needs one person to be in his or her energy. And through that one person, they are going to be able to see into the lives of everyone they're connected to and whatever type of plan they're doing. So it's like arm wrestling with a little child. You know how you play with a child and you'll be like, okay, arm wrestle me, little Joey, because Joey, you know, is like 5 years old. And you take their hand and you be like, oh, you're beating me. Oh, look how strong you are. Oh my God. Oh, look how strong you are. And at the last minute, boom. That's what we do. That's what we do. Because we're spiritually powerful and we're humble, and we have mastered, well, not completely mastered our ego, because if we did, we would have become an ascended master. Only when you completely master your ego, okay? But we have control over our ego, okay? Enough to humble and lower ourselves so that you will lower your guard with us, so that we can do our spiritual investigation and analyze you and analyze everyone that's attached to you until we're ready to strike, like a snake that doesn't move. The snake doesn't move because the snake knows is wise, right? Be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. The snake is venomous. The snake understands that they only have one shot, and with that one shot they have to destroy you. So they're not going to waste their energy doing a whole lot of moving around and bullshitting. That snake, because he does not have, he's wise because he doesn't have arms or legs. That snake has venom inside of him, so he knows I'm only going to have one shot. So I'm going to be still like a rock, and I am going to completely assess my environment. I'm going to completely assess all of my opponents and any perceived danger around me and strategize. And I'm going to wait for the right moment, and then I'm going to strike. I'm not going to show, I'm going to be like a damn ram, Aries. I'm not going to show my horns until I get close enough to stab you with them. So we got people here that were spiritually arm wrestling, playing with you all while you all were concocting your plans, pretending to be weak as we analyzed and watched you and went around and got a complete survey of exactly how you move so that we could calculate as we pretended to allow you to win as we arm wrestled you spiritually. What other messages? Are there any other messages for this reading, Spirit? Now y'all want to move. Now y'all want to run away to calmer waters. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay? Now you don't want a new start no more, because now it just got real. This shit just got real because your finances have come into play. This could be a retreat here. Okay? Now that you're experiencing the financial loss and you see a threat to your stability, now the Hermit, Virgo energy here, okay, now you're realizing that you made a mistake. And you've gone back to the drawing board realizing that you did not properly analyze your opponent. You underestimated your opponent. Because what you don't understand about your opponents that you're going up against, they all have a karmic past. You met your opponent in a King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. You met your opponent in an energy of love and smiles and goofiness and lightheartedness. And you thought it was an easy win because you met them in this energy of love, which they emanate. And you thought that was all they had to them, because that's the energy they showed up in. But what you don't understand is we all have dark and light. In order to get to that highest vibration of love, to get in line with the ascended masters, we had to go through the depths of hell. And usually that happens in our childhood. We're isolated. We go into foster care. We sleep on people's floors and couches. We live in group homes. You know, we have lovers and get into situations with the people of the lowest vibration in our family, in our relationships, in our connections and friendships that abuse and attack us. But all of that is war prep. Just like when you're in the military, you go through basic training, and then before you can go to war, you have to go through, I think they send you to Oklahoma or another state. I think a lot of people are sent, I know, to Texas for their basic training, and then later on they go to Oklahoma or some other state where they do like a simulation of war, where they're trained, you know, for the battleground. That is what these high priests and high priestess go through, you know, in their early life, when they're paying off karma, when they were just like you in a low vibration in a past life. And they go through the depths of hell with addictions, to ways of thinking, to abuse, to codependent behaviors, emotional, financial codependence, you know, all types of mental and physical abuse that we go through, that prep and prepare us to get on that high vibration of love once we go through that transformation. But guess what? The beautiful thing about that is, once we get and ascend to that high vibration, we still have all the skills that we have acquired in our lower vibration, when we were in our south node. And an easy way for you to understand what the south node and north node is, very simple. The north node and south node is when you're in your lower and higher self, okay? When you are operating out of your lower self and you're having lower vibrational thoughts and taking lower vibrational actions, okay, you're in your south node. You can have your astrological chart pulled and find out what your south node is. My south node was Aries, which is why I've dated several Aries and had to go through trials with several Aries in order to master a certain aspect of myself. My north node is Libra, justice, okay? When you get into your north node, you still have your skills from your south node. You understand? Okay? Which means that Siddhartha and the Buddha and Jesus the Christ, at one time, they were in their south node. You know, they were in that lower aspect of themselves. Okay? They were not listening to their higher self. They were still operating out of their south node. Okay? So they were, at that time, you know, they were the King of Wands reversed. They might have used sex to manipulate in order to have influence over someone's free will by using sexual persuasion. They were the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay? Someone that is shallow and materialistic and superficial. Okay? They were the King of Cups reversed. That means they were emotionally intuitive and intelligent, but they used it to manipulate others. And they were the King of Wands reversed. Their confidence was not intact. So they might have projected onto people in a low vibrational way because they didn't have their confidence in the right way, right? Siddhartha, in his south node, was overindulging in sex. You know, he was using his root chakra was out of balance, like a stringed instrument. You know, when it's too tight, it's not going to make the right sound because it's wound up too tight. When it's too loose, it's not going to make the right sound because they're emitting too much sexual energy. Okay, so in his south node, you know, he was the King of Wands reversed. You know, he was not in control of his sexual energy. That's why he was having so many orgies, in the palace where Siddhartha lived, okay? And these people, these men are one out of many men and women that have mastered themselves over lifetimes and moved into their North Node, and they have become the emperor or the empress. Jesus and Siddhartha was the emperor because he was the king of cups, because he knew how to give and receive love of the highest vibration. He was the king of pentacles because he was abundant, because he balanced out his solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. And he was able to he was able to take fish and loaves of bread and multiply it for everyone in abundance, okay? He became the king of wands because he was so full of high vibrational confidence while still in control of his ego. He became the king of swords because he learned how to have proper boundaries with people and see situations clearly and exercise good logic in perfect balance with his emotions to make precise decisions using his and being powered by his intuition. Okay? North Node, South Node. So this person is now isolated and understanding that he studied something wrong. The Hermit reversed is someone that underestimated their opponent. They underestimated the opponent because the opponent that they were going up against appeared in a king or queen of cups energy, a loving energy. And because this person is very surface level, okay, and shallow, they could only see that person for the energy that they were in right then and there. They didn't have the wisdom, the insight, or intuition of a seer to know that there's always more depth to a person than what they show up to you as. Come on now, you be seeing them brothers and sisters in the church, that show up in the church on the holy stuff, but you don't be knowing about them back in the day. You didn't know Pastor back in the day when he was a pimp. You didn't know Sister Kearney back in the day when she was doing what she was doing. So now these people are wanting to move to, or this person is wanting to move to calmer waters. They're wanting to get away. They just realized they underestimated their opponent grossly, and they don't even want to take any more chances because they got stung. What are the messages? When I tell you these people underestimated you, baby, they underestimated you. They thought, look at this vulnerable, naive, soft-spoken, easy win that we about to get together and do this spell work on. And then we're going to have a victory. And we're going to walk it out all over their grave when they pass away. That's what they said they was going to do. Whoever the Eritrean is, they was going to eskista. They thought that they were going to eskista. That's the Ethiopian dance with the shoulders. They thought they were going to eskista all over your grave. The magician is reversed. That spell work went back to the sender and hit somebody's bank. They hit their bank account. Messages. They were dealing with this narcissist from the past here. Clarify that Queen of Swords. Who's this Queen of Swords? Who's the Queen of Swords? Yeah. I can't make it up. That Queen of Swords was the person, whether they're in your family or the spiritual practitioner or that Capricorn that they invested in, Seven of Pentacles, okay, that emotionally manipulated everyone, or thought that they were going to be able to invest in emotionally manipulating this high priest or high priestess with all of their confusion and delusions, because spell work goes hand in hand with narcissism. They don't just do spell work and expect for something to happen. Spell work is the gas Gasoline that goes in a car. Behind the car. The car is the action that's taken, what you drive to run somebody over. But the gas that you put in that car is the spell work. So in other words, if they wanted someone to harm you and they were sending someone in your direction, this is how spell work has to go hand in hand with things, okay? So if you had someone in your energy that came to date you or to try to woo you, you know, before they come to see you, they do the spell work. Because that spell work is the gasoline that's fueling the action that's going to be taken against you to make sure that it goes in their favor, okay? And these 7 actions, these cups here that they try to take towards you, spell work toward your automobile. They try to come towards you to woo you in a sexual way, hoping to manipulate you in some type of a connection. They try to come against your stability, come against your home, harass you with gang stalking to put you in a state of anxiety. All the things that they did, they had to do spell work and then execute the action. And the spell work behind the action was supposed to make sure that that action that they took against you took place and manifested. Okay? So this is the person that invested in emotionally manipulating you and orchestrating all these delusions for you. This Queen of Swords reversed. This narcissistic person in your family, or take it as it resonates, family, friend, co-worker, lover, whoever it was. And now somebody want to tell. Somebody want to come out and tell and confess. This is somebody from the past. This is someone you already know. 6 of Cups. Let's go. Any more messages? We're going to make this a quick one. Here we go again. This could have been a Sagittarius involved here, or with someone with Sagittarius highly aspected in their chart that didn't get what they want, and now they're about to get up off of that stool that they were sitting in front of being complacent with the work they did and satisfied because they thought they did a good job. You know, they thought this was, you know, a bag in the hand. They thought this was an easy kill, an easy win. You know, now the 9 of Cups is somebody that's ready to get off their ass and haul, somebody that wants to haul ass away from what they've been working on with the six of Swords here. This is somebody now that wants to move into a different energy. This could be a Sagittarius here, energy here, Temperance reverse. It caused a huge imbalance, and now these people are wounded. They're hurt. You know, now they're back in retreat with the four of Swords here. Okay, they're looking at the actions. They're looking at the 2 actions that they took that caused this imbalance. This person, 9 of Cups, was taken back, is what they're telling me, by your strength. That's what they're telling me. What they're telling me is this 9 of Cups is someone that was taken back emotionally. It was a blowback. The 9 of Cups is a blowback. This person was knocked off of their seat of ego and received a huge blowback from the actions they took against you. Any more messages? Now they want to release this burden and end the cycle. They're trying to haul ass and get the hell away. They're trying to get the hell out of Dodge. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cards Tarot.